How you doing, guys? Dan Kid right back in with another video. I'm over here at a weigh station. I failed a DOT inspection and I'm gonna talk about it. A lot of times people talk about their success, they talk about all the good, but they don't talk about the bad. So here I'm gonna talk about the bad. I failed a DOT inspection. I had two issues with me. With my tractor, I had a low PSI tire, had low pressure. And also I was PCing. I didn't PC that much. I PC like 13 minutes. Most of the time what I normally do, which I don't recommend you doing this, but let's say if there's a place where I have to do a delivery, I will go close to the place they don't have parking and I'll PC the rest. So let's say if it's 12 miles out, I'll park in the rest area and I'll PC that 12 miles to save on my clock. Issue with that, I did not know there was gonna be a weigh station. I did not know there was gonna be a weigh station. So I pull up. My weight is good, but you got an inspection. Oh man, I'm like, damn. Hopefully I deal with some good guys. Ooh, some new officers. I got new officer Petty, Mr. Petty Officer right here. New officer. So I have a new officer doing his inspections. He don't really know what he's doing. And as I said again, the state troops don't understand the industry. Most of them. They understand some of most of, especially new guys, they don't really understand the industry. So you're looking at this, I'm looking at this new guy, I'm like, yep, I'm God. So the PC I understand, because I'm like, okay, yeah, I got car on the PC. I tried to say I was going to get some car. There's nothing I could do about the PC. I'm gonna take that L. But the tire, I'm like, yo, I could go to a truck stop and then fill it up. It's not flat, it has air in it, but they're gonna do what they're gonna do. So I learned my lesson. You know, always proper pre-trip. Do a proper pre-trip and also plan trip what you're doing. And that was my mistake. This week has just been a hectic week. I didn't plan trip my where I was going. I didn't do a proper pre-trip inspection. Most of the time I check the tires, I do my pre-trip, but I didn't check the air, you know, I didn't do that. And I should have done that to prevent all this from happening, because this does affect your MVR. Now, is it going to affect it like crazy? No, but it does affect it. That's just the truth of the matter. You want to try your best to have clean record. You know, that's actually, we're not even talking about this. We're just talking about clean record pre-trip. You pass all your inspections. For if you're a new driver, you want to pass all that. Pass all your inspections, pass everything. Make sure you check your tires. And I was like, I checked, I didn't know it was flat. Even when he said like it's low pressure, I'm like, I checked, I'm like, oh yeah, dang, it is low pressure. I got. It just takes one thing for you to get got. And it depends on the person. You know, because this guy was tire pressuring every one of them. He's a new guy, so he's going to do the most. The other trucks, they were lucky. I'm seeing trucks behind me, the guy he just hitting the tire like this. You good. You good. So I got the hammer. So I learned. I'm like, okay, yeah. And I knew what I was doing. I'm not going to say I didn't know. I knew what I was doing. And I just got to hold this L. I got to hold this L and use it as a learning lesson. Be very careful, especially when you're crossing down state lines. Most likely there's going to be a weigh station at state lines or across state lines. Excuse me. So I'm headed to Maryland to Delaware. Most of the time, there's going to be a weigh station. Me, I'm thinking there's going to be a clear skies, rocking and rolling, singing my song like I usually do. I was mistaken. Weigh station, pull over, inspection. Come get this examination report real quick, my brother. Excuse me. Come get this examination report. I'm salty. It's a Friday. I had it all planned out, and just like that, everything's messed up. Things could get messed up just like that. So me, I'm looking, I'm like, okay, I'll make this delivery. I'm over thinking to myself, 7:30, hopefully weigh station opens at 8. No, they were here bright and early. But I'm like, oh, let me just go do this delivery. So by 8, by the time my clock comes back at 9, I have unloaded and reload. I have unloaded and I'm ready for my next load. Now I could do my pre-trip, do all these things I gotta do, knowing that I have an empty load and I could start my day out strong. But no, now with this, my day starts at 12:01. I'm a flatbed driver. A lot of things are not open past 3-4 o'clock. And the closest thing to me, when I'm seeing the closest lane to me, is going to be Baltimore. And Baltimore's about 2 hours away. It's crazy, guys. So just make sure you take care of your inspections. Make sure you do your pre-trip. Make sure you do a proper planning, trip planning. Because you don't want to be like me. I'm waiting for 2 hours. This is going to be my MVR. It's not a big deal, but you want to, me personally, I like to try to keep a clean record. I want to make everything perfect. That's me. I like perfection. I want to be a perfect driver, perfect in every sense. So just make sure, guys, if y'all here on the road, be safe. Make sure you do your pre-trip. Make sure you check everybody needs one of these. Make sure you check your tire pressure. Make sure you check your tire pressure. You need one of these. It has to be at least 110 PSI. You know, make sure you have one of these to check your tire pressures. Make sure you take care of your log books. I got a warning, but you don't want to be, how can I say this? You don't want to be caught up like I'm caught up right now, guys. You don't want to be where they looking, and there's a warning. You know, they gave me a warning, but you don't want things on your report. You don't want things on your logs. Try your best to keep clean logs. Try your best to do a proper pre-trip inspection, post-trip inspection. Make sure you have a tire gauge. I had this in the truck the whole time, but I said again, my plan was to go unload, then do my pre-trip. I do a mini pre-trip, but do my proper pre-trip after I get unloaded and everything. I got a fresh clock and I'm ready to rip and run. But that didn't go as planned. I learned my lesson. I'm ready to rock and roll, guys. I'm trying to live. You know, I'm trying to get it, guys. As just say, this video is a little bit of a downer. I'm not gonna lie, this video is a little bit of a downer. You know, but I'm just keeping it real with you guys. Make sure you do a proper pre-trip. Make sure you do a proper post-trip. Make sure you do what you gotta do. If you have a new state trooper, make sure you're clean. That's all I gotta say. If you have an old state trooper, he understands, like, okay, yeah, I understand you just piecing just right over here. I understand. Which most of the time, that's what state troopers do to me. It's like, okay, it's only 5 miles, or 10 miles, they don't say anything. But if you with some state troopers who don't understand the industry, or they're a new state trooper, they will get on you for that. So make sure you don't use your PC. Be very aware of using your PC. Make sure you do what you gotta do. Nobody here is your friend. People are looking to take from you most of the time. So make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of yourself, because nobody's going to take care of you in this field, in this industry. If you don't take care of yourself, you will screw yourself out of a good opportunity. It's Danny K. Cop, like, subscribe. It's going to be a short video. Tell me, hopefully, if you're a new driver, you're learning. Hopefully, if you're an old driver, you give me some tips too. But anyway, take care, guys. I'm not really feeling this video, I'll be honest with you, but I had to make it so somebody else could learn from my mistakes, somebody could learn from me. Make sure you do your proper pre-trip, post-trip. Know where the weigh stations are at. Because if I did really look into it, I seen this weigh station right there. I should have, okay, it's a weigh station. I am not going to be with the tomfoolery, because I know some weigh stations, they're not going to play. Some state troopers, they will not play. It's Danny K. Comment, subscribe, out.